The first camera move to improve your videos is a push-in. For a push-in shot, you start with a wide frame far away from your subject and move towards them until they fill up the frame. Now this is best done with a gimbal for a nice smooth shot, but you can also do it handheld as well for a more edgy look. And to make a push-in shot more exciting, you can use a technique in editing called speed ramping, which is where you start the shot slowly, speed up the bit in the middle, and then finish slowly as well. This is a great technique for event videos. It starts off by showing a big wide of the event, but then moves you straight in to the main action of the event itself. Shot number 2 is a hero shot. Now this is where you film slightly below your subject, quite close up, to make your subject look imposing and powerful. You'll see it used all the time in films, but it's a great shot to get for your documentaries as well. Particularly if you're interviewing a character, a hero shot can be a great bit of B-roll to get, as it will allow you to put this over the top when you introduce your character, and it's even better if you can frame a little bit of negative space in this hero shot where you can put your title on. It's always good to film these hero shots in slow motion, half speed or even quarter speed sometimes as well. You can play this back really slowly in your edit, and it just builds more connection with the character as you spend more time on this shot, getting to see them. Third is an orbit shot. And an orbit shot is another way to make a static scene more exciting. It's often used in event films to show off a group of people, or to make a shot of a static subject or item more exciting. Again, it's another shot that's best done on a gimbal. All you need to do is walk around your subject or your group in a circle. Now this video is just some simple shots that you can instantly add into your videos to immediately improve them, but if you want a more extensive guide to filmmaking and photography and how to get professional looking content, head to our school link in the bio where we've got full courses on filmmaking and photography. Number 4 is a static shot. Now this might sound quite simple, but if you shot the majority of your B-roll handheld, having a few static shots in there where your characters walk through the frame rather than the camera moving towards them can add some nice variety to your edit. Take a look at the work of some of your favourite Hollywood directors and you'll soon start to see how often they have a static shot rather than moving camera. A static shot's even better when it's paired with an interesting background or an interesting composition. And lastly, number 5 is a Dutch tilt. Now Dutch tilts are really divisive. Some people really love them, other people seem quite opposed to them, but they're a great creative choice to bring in a bit of visual variety. Ultimately, a Dutch tilt is when you rotate the camera on its roll axis so that you no longer have a level horizon. And you'll most often find them used in fiction films where people are trying to introduce a sense of unease or discomfort. Personally, I quite like a Dutch tilt, and I think it can be a great way to get a more creative and interesting angle of subjects, particularly if you're filming a lot of the same scene. Any shots you think we missed, let us know in the comments below.